Hey everyone, Chief here, and I've been wanting to make a top video ever since I saw one 2 years thinking, hey, I want to do that too. Cause who doesn't want to hear someone else's opinion? Well, if you don't know already, I currently don't exactly have the advanced technology or editing programming or recording that people have because I don't have that much footage. I tried to do it on my iPod, but as best as I could. The only recording I got is for my Xbox and PlayStation 3, if I ever got one. Now today's video, if you couldn't tell from the title, is a top 12 list. Why is there 12? Why is it 12? It's because there's only 12 characters. I'm talking about Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. Classic. My cousins and I love playing it. Now I'm gonna be ranking every character. Personally, this is a personal list. Okay, this is just on my mind. I'm ranking them from my experience of using them, me liking them as a character, and how they fight, and the different variety of what they have. But that'll come when I get to the actual people. All right. So number 12 is gonna be Ness. Okay, first of all, I put Ness at number 12 because I didn't get him until like 2 to 4 years ago. I didn't know how to unlock him. How you unlock him is you have to beat the first player mode on normal with 3 lives. I didn't know that until the internet was relevant to me. I looked up how to unlock all the characters because I already know how to unlock the other 3, but Ness I didn't know how to unlock him. So he's the most troublesome to get, and it's not really. He wasn't exactly what I was suspecting. Sure, he brought the home run bat. He's got the PK Fire. His up B is the PK Thunder, which is either to send a thunder at somebody or trying to save yourself, or use Ness as a own projectile, which does pretty good damage if I don't say so myself. I didn't have much time to play with Ness, so I put him at number 12 because the use for him not there. His up B is not really reliable. It's like a 50-50 or maybe 25-75 chance on either side. Okay, so number 11 is Pikachu. Now, Pikachu is the Pokemon related character in Super Smash Bros. I put Pikachu on number 11 because I relatively use him or her, Pokemon, gender, whatever. Other than Pikachu having the thunder, which people spam the heck out of it, and it's annoying hearing them say Pika Pika. I don't really see him. I'm sure I play him, and I like the character Pikachu because who didn't grow up with the classic Pokemon animated series until it got to where it is right now. Yeah, he's not really relevant to me. Sure, I play him sometimes, but I don't really go to him on a perspective. Number 10 is gonna be Samus from Metroid. Now, Samus being the one official girl in the game, which I did not know until she got shocked. You pause it and you can see her body. Yes, I did not know Samus was a girl or boy. That and the ending picture for her first player mode. Now, Samus is a hard-hitting, fast-moving. She got lasers, so she could charge up, so it's a big ball, or she just fire it whenever, either the small one or medium one, whatever size, until it's max or not. She is fast. She is pretty agile in the air. Her down B, she plants bombs, which is pretty funny, just to lay out some bombs and your enemies get hit like 5 damage. It's pretty hilarious with that. Her up B is really useful for attacking enemies in the air and of course saving her. Her grab though is you have to be in front of the enemy to get him like any other character, but Samus may have range, but it is slow and it takes her a while to get out of the animation of the grab, which leaves you wide open. I'm putting Samus on number 10 only because, well, I don't have a clear reasoning, but still I'm only putting her at number 10 because she may be fast, she may be hard hitting and everything like that, but her grab kind of downs her down because I usually like to grab and throw people and punish them. So she gets number 10 for that. Number 9 is Nintendo's mascot Mario. Now Mario, of course, is supposed to be the all-around character, as I would say. Saying his running hit is his slide, his down B is his tornado, up B is his uppercut. It does a little coin animation when you hit somebody either from the ground or you catch him on the air. His fireballs bounce and drop. He is, like I said, the all-around character. I used him all the time back then, but he is really relevant to me. The only time I play Mario is if I want to play as Mario. Not anymore that much though. So he gets number 9. So number 8. Number 8 is Yoshi. Okay, so Yoshi is the dinosaur animal ally person to the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, he's not really the most intimidating character on Smash, but he can be one of the most powerful hitters in Smash. His down B, he does like butt stomps. His up B, he doesn't really have an up B. Sure, his up B is he throws an egg in the air to hit enemies, but each character has 2 jumps, unless it's Kirby and Jigglypuff, but because they're balloons. But Yoshi, he has 1 jump, and his second jump is his flying when he's kicking in the air and he or however you say it, however you do it. He doesn't really have a reliable saving. It's more like, oh, I gotta make sure I'm at a good distance, which is not really helpful because sometimes I forget his up B is actually just throwing an egg. It kind of kills me sometimes, and I kind of don't want to risk that each time. Now, his B is his tongue, very quick to get your enemies into an egg so they're vulnerable, and you can just punish them and just hit them. Although his grab takes longer for some reason, I don't know why. I guess the quicker one's for eggs, the slower one is to put them in their mouth, apparently. This is fast in Super Mario Bros. 3, okay, man? Okay, I don't know how that happened, but Yoshi gets number 8 for it. Now, number 7. Number 7 is the Gumball of Destruction. Now, as Kirby may be my cousin Eric's go-to character, and he can put up a fight, he is not really a character I would go with, even though he has the stone, which is basically he's invulnerable in the air and on the ground, unless you grab him. They never learn. You suck them up like in the classic games, get the powers of the enemies. Say you get stuck in Mario, you get Mario's hat, and get thrown fireballs. The taunt takes it away. His up B is some like a sword. He like uppercuts and slams it down. And he, like I said, is like a balloon, so he can jump several times but gets less and less every time he does it. And then sooner or later he will run out and has to rely on his up B. He may be one of the best characters on Smash, but he's not really the best on my list, so that's why he gets number 7. Now, we've reached number 6, half of this top 12 list. Okay, so number 6 is going to be Link, the Hero of Hyrule. Now, Link is the only one with a weapon, even though Samus Metroid Samus may have a suit that you can consider a weapon, but it's not really not because it's a suit. It all comes with it. Okay. Link is the only one with an actual weapon, a sword. He doesn't actually punch. He does kick, but not punch. He uses a sword and he has a shield for looks, because you never use the sword. I mean, shield. My mistake. Link comes in with his down B is bombs, which is throwable, but depending if you throw it hard or just toss it, you pick it up and throw it again, or you can hold it until it's red and just throw it, and it'll explode either in midair or on the ground. His B is a boomerang, which is really funny because every time someone gets hit, it's just hilarious. He's got he's one of the slow hitting ones because his attacks might take a bit to charge up, as he uses maybe 2 hands to do his forward A or his down A, which makes him charge, yet you can still hit in the bottom. If you bounce on and land on enemies, you could do it 2-3 times, but when you're on but if you do it, you'll just get plants on the ground, be vulnerable, and you have to wait for the animation of him taking it out. Now, he's not the lightest character. His jumps is good, but all the stuff he's carrying, all the armor and everything, it's not really helping him in agility in the air. That brings me to his up B, which is really useful because it's a circle thing. He kind of just twirls and just hurts anything that's around him, which is really good for crowd control if there's enemies around you, or if you're racing to get on the ground as your enemy is too. You can do it and hit your enemy to the other side, or depending which side it is. So you're the only one that makes it onto the platform again. And he's always a character to always change it up a bit. Link. Never really played a Zelda game. Only played the demos at stores. I need to play a Zelda game. Anyways, he's a good character to change things up a bit. That's why he gets number 6. Midway. Alright, here we go. Number 5 is Jigglypuff. Sure, why? Why Jigglypuff? Why not Pikachu? Pikachu's much better. Blah 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 blah. It's my list. Deal with it. Jigglypuff is I will not repeat, a literal balloon Pokemon. Literally a balloon Pokemon. Keep that in mind. So it's the same jumps as Kirby, just puff, 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 puff. Now, not as the most resourceful character on Smash as his or her Pokemon's genders. I don't know. They're bisexual, whatever, or by gender. Something Pokemon, hard to tell. His up B is Jigglypuff singing, which puts enemies to sleep. But of course, if you're trying to save yourself, you press up B. You just sing and you just like fall down. It's not really useful. As his down B, Jigglypuff falls asleep. I think that's a move. I don't know if it's a move, but if you're really close to an enemy, you do down B, it'll whack him greatly and knock him far into the distance. I don't know why, how, but it's cool. His Jigglypuff's B is just him. It's just Jigglypuff just punching in the air and punching forward. I don't know. Was it pound or something? I don't know what it is. But Jigglypuff sure is not the best, not the worst. But Jigglypuff is a character that gives me a challenge, because I go to Jigglypuff if I want a challenge. Sometimes from my cousins or friends, people that have faced me when I'm Jigglypuff, you know what I mean. And that's why Jigglypuff gets number 5. Oh yeah, that and Jigglypuff gets better and has the first one to throw the enemies upwards, as to later Smash Brothers. People can grab and throw them on the ground or upwards. It's pretty awesome. So Jigglypuff gets better in Melee and in Brawl and in the new Wii U one. Super Smash Bros. 4. Yeah, so Jigglypuff, I go to Jigglypuff to change it up, to get a challenge, and Jigglypuff's gotten better over the years. Number 4. Number 4 is a fanboy. Well, I want to say fanboy, but he's just one of my favorite characters in all of Nintendo. Donkey Kong. DK, baby. DK. Now, Donkey Kong is is the first hard hitter in Smash, supporting his charging up punch, his basic attacks, his charge up attacks, his forward A, up B with his clap, down B with his clapping on the ground, which is quite hilarious. Twist taunt. And by growing up with the character Donkey Kong, it's really fun to be able to play Donkey Kong and be able to smash other characters and, you know, win with Donkey Kong. So it's really fun. It's just more of a favorite character. I don't really use them that much, but whenever I do, I just love it. Win or lose, I just enjoy playing Donkey Kong. Booyah, baby. Congos. Now, top 3. Who's it gonna be? Let's find out. Number 3 is gonna be Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon from the F-Zero series. Now, Captain Falcon, I had no idea who he was, where he was from, until you go to the database and it shows all the characters and where they're from that you have unlocked. And it said F-Zero from the Super Nintendo days. Oddly enough, I haven't played a single F-Zero game. I only know Captain Falcon from Smash, although Captain Falcon is the fastest human character on Smash. He's literally the fastest one on the roster. He supports big hits, which is fiery, because, you know, Falcons, they're fire related, right? Captain Falcon's got his Falcon kick with his down B in midair. He does a kick dive. As to on the ground, he slides with it. Now, the trademark of the Captain Falcon, I would say, would be his Falcon Punch, which is B. He charges up, and when he punches, it's an image of a falcon, fiery falcon, and it devastates anybody that's in the way. Now, his up B, when I was little, I called it the ballerina flip. I don't know why. He just glows and he does a flip. Turns out, if Captain Falcon catches somebody in the air, he explodes. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. And if you do it once, if you catch somebody, you can do it again to somebody else, or you can just use it again just to get to safety. So Captain Falcon gets number 3 on the list because pure awesomeness. By the way, show me your moves. Now, top 2. Some people already know who's my number 1, but let's do number 2 anyways. Now, I've gone through most of the people. Now, number 2 is going to be Fox from Star Fox. Fox McCloud. Yeah, the fastest animal in Smash Bros. 64. Now, Fox, if anyone else has ever played Star Fox 64, remember the good old days when he was flying in the air wing. His entrance is his air wing. He jumps out of it and lands on the stage. He is fun. He's pretty quick. If you're pretty good, like a competitive player, you could pretty do some good combos and pretty much knock him out in one combo or 2. He is really good in movement. He is pretty quick, and if you know your stuff, you can quickly punish your enemies and just win the match fast and clear. His down B has a shield that reflects any projectiles. I don't know about like projectiles, like people shooting at you, yes, but I don't know about but objects probably won't work. They'll probably just hit him. His up B, he does a fire flux, which is he charges up and then launches a few feet, going, Hiya! And basically he is a Firefox, as the name would say. He's fast, agile in the air, pretty good in the air, pretty fast. If you don't react, you're probably gonna fall down. So yeah. Alright, so let's go with a recount. Number 12. Number 12 is Ness. Number 11 is Pikachu. Number 10 is Samus. Number 9 is Mario. Number 8 is Yoshi. Number 7 is Kirby. Number 6 is Link. Number 5 is Jigglypuff. Number 4 is Donkey Kong. Number 3 is Captain Falcon. Number 2 is Fox. Number 1, right. And number 1, which most people know, if you know me, is my go-to. Number 1 of the Super Smash Bros. N64 character roster is Luigi. Sure, Luigi is the younger brother to Mario. Sure, why would it be Luigi? He's basically the same thing as Mario. Wrong. Luigi, being the younger brother and being more awesome than him, first of all, he wears green. 2, he's like Mario, but he's better. His down B is a tornado, yes, but whenever an enemy gets hit, BAM! Get launched. It's way stronger. Now his up B is the uppercut. If you hit somebody in the air, he'll do the coin for like a second or two. But if you do it right next to him, he'll do a fiery upgrade and go like a hawk noise, and it'll decimate them. Now when he runs and when you press the regular attack button, instead of Mario sliding, Luigi throws out his hands and punches you like three times. That and Luigi is faster, he is stronger, and I would say more reliable, even though he's as some people would say is the same as Mario. I would say otherwise. Luigi is much better, much superior, much stronger, much more utility, and he's more reliable in a fight for me than Mario is. But hey, that's just me. So there you have it. My top 12 N64 Super Smash Bros. N64 characters. Now this is my personal list. If you got your own list, go ahead. Well, that's your list, and this is my list. You want to comment about this video? Go to the comment section, leave a comment. If you liked the video, leave a like, and if you want to share with your friends, share it with your friends and see what they think about this list. And I hope to see you guys in another video. Chief is out.